we're going to have another speech, one of the most video. Hogan Burney, Senior Vice President, Deputy General Counsel for Security and Customer Trust, Microsoft Company. So please.
Hello everyone, and thank you for
Доброго дня. Хочу подякувати за те, що запросили мене звати Гоги Берні. Я відповідаю за
Ukraine. This event is an important milestone, and I would love to share this moment face to face. But even from afar, at our corporate headquarters in Redmond, I want to express how deeply committed Microsoft is to Ukraine. Today, tomorrow, and for the long term. Our partnership with Ukraine is not new. It was forged in the most difficult circumstances. Moments of uncertainty, disruption, and conflict. And yet those moments have shown us something powerful. Difficulty breeds innovation. Together we've built resilience, strengthened digital defenses, and advanced capabilities that matter not just for Ukraine, but for European and global security. Since the full-scale invasion in 2022, Microsoft has stood shoulder to shoulder with Ukraine to strengthen resilience in the face of incredible challenges. This includes providing over $500 million in support in the form of technology assistance and services, including things like cloud infrastructure, cybersecurity support, and humanitarian aid. We've helped migrate critical government data to the cloud, ensuring continuity of operations even under relentless attack. And we've worked tirelessly to share threat intelligence and defend essential services from cyber attack. These numbers are not just statistics. They've represented lives protected, services maintained, and digital futures secured. However, the war, both kinetic and virtual, is far from over. Allow me to share a few insights from our latest Microsoft Digital Defense Report, which underscore why this collaboration continues to matter so much. In 2025, Russian threat actors remained the primary nation-state adversaries targeting Europe, with Ukraine at the center of their operations. Our data shows that Ukraine accounted for more than 25% of Russia's total cyber operations, making it their primary target. These attacks were not limited to disruption. They focused on espionage against government, networks, NGOs, academia, aiming to gather intelligence and undermine resilience. On the technical front, our data shows Russian state actors have shifted their tactics. They've increasingly outsourced pre- and post-compromise operations to cyber mercenary firms and co-opted cyber criminal infrastructure in their operations. Bespoke tools are being replaced by commodity malware and simpler techniques, likely in response to their exposure by governments and cybersecurity firms. This evolution makes attribution harder and blurs the lines of responsibility. It raises profound questions about who is playing an active role in conflict and whether they are considered combatants under international law. It also highlights why defending against known Russian TTPs remains critical. This reality reinforces why our partnership is so vital and why trust is so important. Together, we've responded to these threats, shared intelligence, and built defenses that have kept essential services running, even under extraordinary pressure. That collaboration is the foundation of resilience and why we will continue to extend our support under the Relief for Ukraine next year. I want to congratulate Ukraine on its new digital strategy, which reflects a clear vision for a future where technology drives growth, security, and opportunity. What stands out most to me is how the strategy underscores the importance of public-private partnership in this work. Government and industry working hand in hand is how we protect critical infrastructure, secure essential services, and ensure that technology serves people, even in times of crisis. Looking ahead, this collaboration is more important than ever as we accelerate toward a future increasingly enabled and empowered by artificial intelligence. Already, AI is having a transformative impact across sectors, supporting advancements in healthcare, education, technology, scientific research, and more. This is true in cybersecurity, as well as where we are seeing AI already giving profound advantage to defenders in numerous ways. AI is supporting the development of more secure code and more readily identifying vulnerabilities to be fixed. In the case of a cyber incident, AI security tools can now automate critical response efforts by isolating impacted systems and expediting patching, saving precious time in the race to contain an intrusion. AI is allowing us to finally start to address the long-standing cybersecurity workforce shortage. With more than 100 trillion signals crossing every Microsoft system, AI is indispensable for processing large volumes of data and allowing cyber professionals to focus on what's important. Of course, malicious actors, including cyber criminals and nation-state groups, are also using AI to augment their activities. Bad actors have used AI for a range of purposes, including researching vulnerabilities and developing malicious exploits, as well as crafting phishing lures and scaling brute force attacks. Meanwhile, deepfake audio and video materials, voice cloning, impersonating trusted media sources are being employed by nation-state actors as part of widespread manipulative influence operations. This is why, more important than ever, we must continue to work closely with government partners to ensure that we are using our most advanced and effective AI tools to protect critical systems and stay ahead of attackers. At Microsoft, we have reinvested ourselves in security as our highest priority with our Secure Future initiative, a company-wide shift in culture and practice that has dedicated the efforts of 34,000 engineers to security roles and embedded security considerations in every level of corporate decision-making. We also know that we need to do more to share information with government partners, especially those being most aggressively targeted by nation-state threats. This is why Microsoft recently launched its new European security program, expanding our intelligence sharing and lines of communication with European government partners, including Ukraine, to help us work more closely together. Ukraine's digital vision, combined with the strength of partnerships like ours, shows what is possible. Together we can turn adversity into innovation and innovation into security and opportunity. Thank you for allowing me to share these thoughts. I look forward to continuing our work together and to the day when I can join you in person to celebrate the progress we've made. Enjoy the summit. Let's keep building a safer, stronger digital future together.